Are we live? Okay. What to talk about today? I think I'm going to start doing this every day. It's kind of fun. Yesterday I talked about Dark Souls. I think I'll keep on that theme for a while. Yesterday I talked about backstabbing and how pathetic backstab fishers are. So I guess today, well, I could touch on dead angling. I have a bit of an opinion on that, or I could, I'll just kind of see where things go. I'll start out with dead angling. This new trend in PvP seems to be large swords swung in a locked off mode. Just kind of randomly swinging in circles, hoping to bypass someone with their, hoping to hit people bypassing their shield, whether it's up or down. I mean, in my opinion, it's a broken mechanic that people have. I mean, the game's, like I said in my previous video, it's been out for a year and a half, and games that get played this heavily and thoroughly, and especially multiplayer games, a year and a half of basically an unupdated game, besides a few, fixes and balancing patches, you're bound to run into things like dead angling. And in my opinion, dead angling is just I'm not even going to say poorly written code. It's just something that's surfaced over time. It's always been there, and I don't know, I don't find it legitimate. I find it to be a bug. Do you think From Software actually designed this tactic where you lock off of your opponent and swing your sword in crazy circles in hopes to bypass their shield? I mean, the sword comes right across your shield, yet it does full damage to you. I mean, to me, that's just a byproduct of being locked off and just the way the code's written. To me, it's a bug in the code, and it's really become quite popular way of fighting for some people. They armor up and just swing their sword around in circles. It's really hard to really get a good fight out of these types of fighters, because you really just have to back up and kind of jump in and jump out. So I don't know, I find dead angling, I'm at work here. Okay, I find dead angling to be cheap, but I don't really, it's nothing compared to backstab fishing. But people that sit in the chat room and say, "Oh, dead angling's legitimate. It's part of the game. It's meant to be there." I just flat out disagree with that for sure. I think it's, again, just something that's surfaced over time and has now caught on, because these weapons that people use to dead angle are stun locking weapons, and they do a lot of damage. So, I've never even tried it. I don't play locked off. I don't fight locked off. I fight locked on always. Always locked on. I don't do the lock off backstab. I don't do dead angling. So I'm locked on. Always. I don't know. I guess it's not the best topic. If I have my opinion on it, you have your opinion on it. But whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It's part of the game as it stands. And I don't think we're going to see another patch. So, yeah. Here's my advice, I guess. If you're fighting someone that's trying to dead angle you, it's very obvious. They're always they're turning in circles, swinging their sword in weird directions. Just step back and do a running attack and roll out. It's pretty easy to deal with. And it's really... I've never really fought anyone that's great at it. I've been killed by it, of course. I mean, everyone dies in Dark Souls, but yeah, that's just my opinion on dead angling. I'm gonna add another subject to this because it was kind of a boring one. What else? I don't edit these, by the way. This is just off my phone. So we hit dead angling, we hit backstabs. What is there left to talk about? I don't know. Why is the game... over and out.